Well, we made the hike to the Confluence rivers, so the Colorado and the Green River all combined right there.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Ashley.
Josh.
And this is Ohio Off-Road. So this is our last full day in Moab. And what are we doing today, Josh?
Elephant Hill.
We're running Elephant Hill.
Yep, so we're in Canyonland's Needle District.
The Needle District. Make sure you pay attention to that.
If you guys come down to run this trail, make sure you're in the Needles District, not the Island in the Sky area.
Whoopsie.
Because, yeah, those are two different things. We learned that.
We did.
Yeah, we learned that yesterday. But we're going to run Elephant Hill, so it should be fun. It should be, I don't know. It says it's one of the harder, well, it's a red. Right?
It's a red. It's more difficult than Top of the World.
More difficult than Top of the World.
But not as difficult as Pritchett. So.
Yeah, definitely not Pritchett or any of those other ones when you run the obstacles. But we're going to get moving in there, get aired down, and go from there.
That we will. And guys, it does take about an hour and a half to get from Moab out to the Needles District to be able to run this trail. And make sure you buy your permit ahead of time. Yeah,
it's a long drive. It needs a permit and hour and a half drive. So make sure you fill up too. So
which when we bought the permit for it was what?
$6.
$6, and then it's $30 to get into the park per vehicle.
Yep.
So luckily, because we went to wrong Canyonlands yesterday, we didn't have to pay that $30 again today.
Right.
So
let's go.
Rough, narrow road with loose gravel, steep grades, and blind curves. Oh no!
Alright, officially getting on Elephant Hill on the 0 hour trip.
Here we go. So I lied earlier. It's easier than Top of the World, not harder. Whoops.
Oh, there's your book.
I forgot I looked at Steelbender yesterday, and Steelbender's harder than Top of the World, but not Elephant Hill, so we should be. So we came across this slight little conundrum. So we came up there and it leads you to over here. And we didn't realize the road goes up there. So Josh is going to turn around real quick. But you can tell that's what everybody does because this rock is all gray from tires and stuff like that. Turn around and head up the next one.
Alright, so we are on the top of Elephant Hill. It is gorgeous. It's only half-mile in, so it's really quick to get here. But now we got some big-ish drops to deal with. Should be easy, just gotta fall down them. Gravity does the rest. Yeah, but so if any of this audio is bad, I apologize. Wind is pretty whipping today. That's why I'm standing behind the Jeep, so we don't get any wind noise from the other side. But this trail is tons of fun, right, babe? Yep, it is. Let's go.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
this section, you gotta get a little skinny.
So right away, this trail just gets you into some pretty fun stuff. There's like a couple switchbacks right off the bat, and pretty good climbs, especially on a 35-inch tire Jeep. You could bring I'm sure you can bring a 32-inch tire Rubicon out here and be able to do all this stuff, but it is a blast so far.
That looks rather steep.
All right, so now we are at the famous pull in and back down sign. So what you gotta do is pull in, and then we gotta back down the trail. So we gotta go the wrong way to go the right way on the trail. So we're gonna go that way. Just came down that. And then I gotta back into through that. So I'm definitely gonna need a spotter for this.
You gotta start going that way. Straighten out a little bit. Okay.
That was weird. I never had to go backwards on a trail to go the right way.
Yep. And when we come back, we'll have to pull in here and back up that way.
That was fun. This was a little bit nerve sketching than I thought it was. It was one of those, you gotta swing your back end around, but your front end will start to go off the pitch if you swing it too much. So, let's see. Time to drop down those things now.
What? See this question. Missed the frame.
You do definitely get the feeling that like you're rolling in the national park. It's just like the scenery is just amazing out here. Ooh, more rocks. Well, we ran the little sand washes for a little bit. Like the little scenery is absolutely beautiful. And now we came up on some more rocks. So I'm gonna bloop, 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 up those rocks. All right, let's go. And what goes up must go down. So going down another hill. All right, so right now I'm going through the squeeze that the blue Jeep would never make it through because it's too wide. I think it's called Devil's Pocket. But we're gonna get some video for you. It looks pretty cool from here. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully we fit. I definitely know the blue Jeep would not fit through this. So let's go play.
This is the Devil's Pocket. It's a very skinny corridor.
It gets really, really tight. Come on, focus. Oh boy. Ooh. Super, super tight. I don't want to ruin the hard top. You can see some people have hit a lot of things. Right there, there's a lot of scratches on the walls from people hitting things. And I do not want to be one of those people, especially with the hard top. I would like to save the hard top. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think that's the last little bit of it. I think I came unscathed for right now. There is this little extra piece right here that I'm going to swing real wide just to keep everything off of that top. Look at that. Made it through. That's definitely a trail that the blue Jeep wouldn't be able to do. So, happy we did it.
Continue south through a wide valley on easy road. Okay, Josh is getting ready to take on SOB Hill. You're supposed to zigzag through it. So as you can see, there's those rocks there. And then it continues going down that way. And then there's another drop off, I think. And he has done SOB Hill. Fortunately, we get to try it the other way when we come back.
Well, I just did SOB Hill, is what they call it in the book. Yeah, that one was tough. It was just hard to get in there, because the one drop on the one side is probably 2.5 foot, and it's just something that's gonna get my belly hung up or my rear end hung up. Which the rear end, the bumper section thing, that's fine. I drag it off of it. But belly is a little bit different. But we did it, and we made it down. It was fun. So, like, look at that thing. That thing's cool, whatever that is. It's like a mini arch, maybe. I don't know. Super cool, though. Alright, so sorry about the wind noise again if it's windy on the mics. We just came to the end of the trail, kind of the end, the very furthest back we can go. So we're gonna do a little hike, and then we are gonna go back the way we came, and then there's another loop that we get to do, and then I think we get to see the Confluence River Trail where Green River and Colorado River meet up. I think that's on the other loop, but so far this is an awesome trail. Oh, there comes the wind. All right, I'm gonna end it here, but awesome trail. Now I gotta apologize for heavy breathing and bad wind, but I'm on the joint trail, I think they call it. So it should be cool, I hope. As she stayed in the Jeep, she's not feeling the best, so she's gonna stay in there. I'm gonna do this quick little mile hike or so and show you guys it. Yeah, it gets really tight, really cool. But right here. All right, I got to here. There's a big wall. The travel just keeps going that way. I'm not gonna finish it, mainly because I'm by myself. So I'm gonna turn around and head back to the Jeep and back to Ashley. Made it back to the Jeep. So back to your regular scheduled programming of off-roading. Let's go.
Okay, hard driver, you need to be on top of the rock in front of you. Oh no! Josh! So, Josh went and got himself all turtled.
Well, that was somewhat embarrassing. I got stuck on SOB Hill. I knew it was like, I was looking at the line, I'm like, I think I might be able to do it, but then also I'm like, I have a really good chance of getting stuck. And yep, I got stuck. Luckily, we just had a group of guys come down it. We were going up it. So they all stuck around to make sure we were okay. So another great thing about like the off-road community is usually everybody's got everybody's back. And if anybody's in need, they're always gonna sit there and help if they can. So special thanks to those guys that stuck around, but we just put a winch on it, pulled ourselves up, and now we're back on the trails. Oh, this is cool. It's like riding in between the rocks. That'd be better if it wasn't so bouncy. Oh, screwed that up. There we go, that's better. Alright, we just came up on another sign. It has Confluence Overlook, Elephant Hill, and a ranger station. And we're gonna go to Confluence Overlook so we can get that cool little shot of the two rivers coming together. Alright, I am on hike number 2. Ashley's on hike number 1.
Sorry, I was being lazy earlier.
Yeah.
Well, not being lazy, I wasn't feeling
Yeah, she wasn't feeling good. But we got everything parked, and we're hiking to the confluence where we get to see the two rivers collide. So it should be really pretty. There they are. That's the two rivers. Let's go. Well, we made the hike to the Confluence rivers. So the Colorado and the Green River all combined right there. It is very pretty. Very, very pretty. It's definitely worth the hike. So if you guys run this trail, make sure you do this part of the hike. The first part, I don't know what that is, what it ends like. So if somebody knows, leave me a comment. But yeah, this is cool. It's a good view. Well, we just made it off for the hike, back in the Jeep, obviously. Now all we have to do is make our way off the trail and see where it leads us. There's one little loop that we haven't done, and then the exit is the same as the entrance. So we got that to look forward to. So far this trail's been an absolute blast. That little hike right there definitely just put like icing on the cake for us. It was super, super cool. But all we gotta do now is just head on out. Let's go.
Heading to the top of Elephant Hill. Already did the tough, tricky switchbacks. I was just working on this one. Then it's cresting over and going down the other side and back to the parking lot.
All right, so we just made it through the part where we had to back up on the trail, back through the trail, I don't know. And the harder climb out. So the rest of it should be pretty easy. Probably not gonna get any video of it. So we'll see you guys at the trailhead. All right, y'all, that's gonna be the end of this video. 10 out of 10, 100% recommend riding on the Elephant Hill. 1, it's an awesome trail. 2, it's a badge, and I'm a sucker for the badges. Jeep did a great job marketing that stuff because I soak up those badges. That might have been my second favorite trail in Moab that I've ever ran. First one would have to be Pritchett. So it's kind of two of the exact extreme opposites, but it's a fun trail. You can probably take your stock Rubicon or maybe even a stock Sport if you have a couple other guys to run the trail with. It was definitely a fun trail. Wasn't really hard. It was just absolutely beautiful all the way through. It definitely made you feel like you were off-roading in the national park, because you were. And don't forget to go to the Needles District when you're going to run that trail. Don't go to Island in the Sky. Completely different. Island in the Sky is like 30 minutes from Moab. Needles District is probably like an hour and a half. And it's a long drive. So make sure you go to the right side of the park. All right, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that fun other YouTube stuff. All right, guys. Adios.
Bye, guys.